Hey everybody, welcome to this week's Astro Oracle reading. We are using the Enchanted Map Oracle card deck, my husband's favorite. So I'm going to do things a little differently this week. I'm going to shuffle them and pull the cards as I shuffle them. I like to mix it up. I've been finding that no matter what I do, they seem still to be very accurate, but what the heck? Let's just do it this way. So let's talk about Aries, Mark. My husband wants to pick the card for all of you Aries people out there. We're choosing an oracle card to give Aries people a bit of an edge this week for how you create reality. Ooh, solitude. You have to go away, Mark. Go away. So for Aries, who tend to be out there and out and about and find it much more easier to go, this is not a week for that. It's a contemplative week. You should make sure you get some time for meditation this week. Now we're going to do Taurus. So for Taurus, this week says peaks of joy. So it's a very nice week for Taurus. It also allows you to have some joy. So if you've been plodding along, at the beginning of the year, we really tried, I have to get these things done. This is great. Just go have some fun this week. You're going to enjoy yourself. Let's do some more of this. Now we're going to use Gemini as our next card. Peaks of joy for Gemini. Now I know why you guys want me to do this. Want me to put the cards back in the deck, but peaks of joy for Gemini too. So far so good. We've got some nice energy for this week. So that's for Gemini. Now we're going to talk about Cancer, me. And remember, you guys can do this one card for both if you have Cancer as your sun sign, or if you have it as your rising sign, or if you had it as your moon, you can learn a little bit something about yourself. So you'll have 3 cards to choose from if you actually decide to do the reading this way. Let's say for me, Bone Collector. It's one of my favorite cards. I love this card. So it's about looking to the past and learning the lessons, knowing that you have treasure that you've already experienced from the past and doing it differently this time. So that's for the Cancerian. Let's put that back. Now let's look at Leo. Okay. Astro Oracle for Leo. They're all upright except for Leo. Magic Stream. So for Leo this week, there's a tendency to be scattered. So get into that kind of sense of flow. If you're out of flow, just take a break, do something else, and come back to whatever it is that you're doing. Don't let yourself get in a log jam. It's basically what Magic Stream says when it's in the upside down position or the protection position. Although I just called it reversed in this deck because these were my earlier decks and I hadn't come up with the concept of protection yet at that point. Here we go for Virgo, balancing act again as well. So Virgo doesn't have that much trouble balancing, I find. All my Virgo girlfriends and people who work with me that are Virgos, I look to them like, ooh, are you organized? Can I like stand beside you and rub against you? Because I'm not. So balancing act is going to be an easy thing for Virgos this week. Hey everybody, it's time for a puppy break. Little Bizou has been so sweet enough to come and sit with us today. So this is all about subscribing to my channel, right? So what you want to do is you want to click on the little notifications to say subscribe, and then a bell will come up and you click on the bell, and that means you're going to get a notification that gets delivered to your inbox every time we upload a new video. Isn't that great? So you don't have to look for it. So let's get back to the reading, right, Bizou? Bizou? Let's go back to the reading. Now let's take a look at Libra. Libra, cleaning house in the protection position. So when cleaning house is in upside down, it actually says don't clean up other people's messes. So this is the great codependency card, which we do know. I also have Libra rising, so we know that we're the queens of codependency. Want to always make harmony and make sure everybody likes us and make sure that we're making other people happy for themselves and making sure everybody likes each other, and we're like the party planners. And that's not good. No, this week we're not doing that. So this is a week like stay out of other people's messes. Not my circus, not my monkeys is what you should be saying this week. Now let's look at Scorpio. So if your moon is in Scorpio, if your rising sign is Scorpio, or if you are a Scorpio, or if your progressed moon is in Scorpio, this is what this card is. Movement for Scorpio. So this is nice. Scorpio is complex and deep, and you want meaningful things, and this is good because the stuff that you want is moving forward. That's really good. Now let's take a look at a Sagittarius. I like mixing things up, especially at the beginning of the year. We're going to try a bunch of new different ways to do readings for you. Sagittarius. Here we go. Ooh. Also magic, stream, and protection. Interesting, interesting. So same thing, watch yourself about getting too flustered or getting too many things on your plate, or don't say yes to so many social things as well. That's my intuition is telling me on that. Capricorn, let's see with Capricorn what's going on. Actually, I'm going to shuffle them differently, so I'm going to turn them around just in case, so I can maybe mix up the way things are. Ooh, that was clumsy, but it works. Okay, Capricorn. Dry desert in the protection position. So that's really good. That means you're coming out of a dry spell. It's not going to last forever, but do know that when something appears to be a mirage, it's a mirage. When you know you're at an oasis, you can taste the water. You can chew on the date. You know that you're there. You're actually there. But when it seems to be too good to be true, it likely is. So remember that you're coming out of a dry spell and there's going to be lots of opportunities offered to you this week. So just make sure that the one you pick is not the one that's going to go poof. Okay. Aquarius. Movement for Aquarius. Aquarius is also getting some good movement. This is great mental movement for Aquarius too. So this is really about your ideas coming into fruition and that you actually feel mentally very stimulated, because I know you can get bored easily. Now let's look at Pisces. Oh, Field of Dreams. In the protection position. It's like everybody else is getting theirs, but you're not. That's not true. So this is the kind of like, oh, I don't know, feeling that sometimes takes over the Piscean, you know, desiring, figuring out where am I going, feeling the world. You're so empathic. And you have to be careful this week. You can tend to look at the outside world and think, oh my God, it's so shitty. Nothing good is going to happen. And that's really the catastrophizing you have to not allow yourself to do, and be careful with your empathy overload this week. So just really know you can set a boundary around how much stimulus that you're going to get yourself engaged in. So good week for Pisces. Self-care is number one. All right, I hope you enjoyed this as much as I did. I love doing these Astro Oracle readings, mostly because you guys write us letters and tell us that they're so accurate and that you find them to be really helpful. And I've tested this forever. And my astrologer friends aren't really quite sure how it works either, because it's very mathematical. Like astrology is very math-oriented. Everything is fixed. You're looking at a fixed system. You're looking at the stars. You're seeing them there at a specific point in the sky. And yet oracles are fluid. It's like, well, how's that possible? She could pull a card that matches the stars in the sky. And that's the synchronistic part of Astro Oracle readings, okay? They match. I don't know why, but the universe knows. Okay, so if you like this reading, we love reading your comments. Love them, love, love, love them. And if you subscribe to my channel, so there's a little bell, click on the bell, and you'll get the notification every week. I'll see you next time. Enchanted map, really fabulous Oracle card deck if you don't have it. Bye.